Hey guys, it's me. Today I'm going to talk to you about how my body is broken and how that is affecting me emotionally. So I have made update videos about my stomach. I have had stomach issues since July, and at the time of filming this video, it is now February. I'm still having really bad stomach issues and I'm trying this new diet, but at the same time my knee has now become aggravated. Like, this video is just so complicated to me because there's so many things that are wrong with my stomach and my knee right now, so I'm gonna try to split it up. First of all, let's talk about my stomach. So, like I said, since July, my stomach has not been okay. I had an infection in my colon, I had colitis, and then that turned into IBS probably. I've been trying to get a colonoscopy, but they won't give me one because in Quebec, you cannot get a colonoscopy, you cannot get a referral for a GI doctor, gastroenterologist, because they are blocked off, because you can only get an appointment if you have Crohn's or if you have colon cancer, which I don't have. Which I can understand why priority goes to those people, I get it. But the fact that it's completely blocked off and I literally cannot get a colonoscopy sucks. So there is a loophole though, and I found it, and I can't really explain what it is, but I will be able to get a colonoscopy within the next 4 months. Jesus Christ. And then I have to find a gastroenterologist to read my results. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to go to a different province because I cannot get a gastroenterologist in Quebec. Like, I can't. And I can't even pay private. Like, I would, like, not gladly, but like at this point I'm in so much pain all the time, every time I eat something, that I will pay for a colonoscopy and I will pay for a gastroenterologist consult. But you're not even allowed to do that in Quebec. Like, that's literally, you can't do that. So I have to go to a different province. So what I've been doing in order to manage my symptoms, because I'm not just gonna like sit there and be in pain and cry all the time and never go out and stuff like that. Like, I do a lot of things. I do a lot of talks. I travel a lot. I go see friends. You know, I do a lot of things. So I need to not be in pain all the time. So I decided to try this diet that a lot of people have been telling me to do that really helps people with IBS, and it's the FODMAP diet. Basically, it is the most confusing food amount things that you can't eat, okay? It makes sense once you read what a FODMAP is, but the low FODMAP diet is basically things that are supposed to not upset your stomach as much. So it has something to do with like fermentable sugars and different foods and stuff. So just to give you an example, foods that I cannot eat are like cashews, avocados, apples. I cannot eat blackberries, I can't eat beans, I can't eat garlic, and I can't eat onions, which is in everything. All of those foods are literally everything that I eat. So that really sucks. There's a huge list of foods that I can't eat either other than that, but those are like the main foods that I can't eat. You're supposed to be able to eat chickpeas, for example, but I can't. It upsets my stomach like crazy. Same thing with popcorn. Popcorn is supposed to be a really safe food. It is not for me. So that really sucks, but I'm slowly learning how to adjust my eating to it. So I have been completely gluten-free now for almost 3 weeks now. Been gluten-free for 3 weeks. It's been tough a little bit, honestly, but 3 weeks of no gluten, and I have been doing the FODMAP diet now, the low FODMAP diet, for 3 weeks, and I will say that my stomach has Jurassic Park, improved my stomach. I feel a lot better, which is great. My stomach hurts less, and I have less bloating, and I'm going to the bathroom like less frequent than I used to, and I'm less constipated because IBS is so confusing. It's like you're constipated and then you shit like crazy all the time, so it's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So luckily it has been helping, but for the last 4 days, my stomach has just been raw, and I'm like looking at everything that I'm eating, and this is the same food I've been eating for the last 2 weeks, so it makes no sense that my stomach has been upset. Like, I am so craving to go to Golden Bowl. I am so craving apples. I am craving a burrito bowl. I was in America, and we drove by so many Chipotles, and I was like, I just want you so badly. It'll be worth the stomach ache, but I didn't do it. So I don't know what's going on with my stomach. I will say that I am highly stressed out in the last week. I have so many things to plan. I'm doing a huge trip across Europe, which I will be explaining in another video soon, that will explain my trip and stuff like that. I have a nervous gut, so an anxious gut, I think is what it's called. So I have a lot of pain when I'm anxious, and because I'm so stressed out and so anxious, like I've had to take Ativan every single day for the last 4 or 5 days, which is not good. I don't ever do that. So I need to also learn to manage my stress as well as learning to manage my stomach And also, just so that a million people don't suggest it already, I have the vegan low FODMAP book. This is like my Bible right now. It has helped me so much. I'm eating a lot of bowls, and I'm eating this thing here, which is like a peanut butter oat bar for breakfast that has chocolate chips. So I'm getting food, and it feels good to be able to eat, but it is so discouraging sometimes, because when I'm hungry, I have like two moods, like hangry, I'm gonna kill you, or depressed, I'm gonna kill myself. So it's like when I'm in the hungry mood, I just can't take anything and I can't think of anything. So when I'm hungry, I can't think of what I can eat, so I just get really depressed. So hopefully I get a colonoscopy soon and I'm able to get a gastroenterologist, because they don't know if it's IBS, they don't know if it's IBD, they don't know, they have literally no idea. People online seem to think that they're doctors all the time, and I'm getting a lot of like, oh, you probably have Crohn's, or it sounds like ulcerative colitis, and all of these things, and I don't know what it is. I would love to know, but I don't know because I can't get a consult. Or, you know, I could just go to the hospital and wait 17 hours for a gastroenterologist to tell me, oh, if it hurts, come back. Because I did that twice. Useless. Useless! The gastroenterologist at the hospital, though, was kind of nice, and he wanted to do a follow-up with me, but he's like, I'm literally not allowed to do a follow-up with you. I am literally not allowed. What? A doctor wants to take care of me and they're not allowed. What system do I live in? Quebec. Jesus! Okay, let's move away from my stomach because I'm getting stressed right now and my stomach is like, oh. And it's just being stressed. So let's go to my knee. Let's go even talk more about stressful things. So I injured my knee running in September of 2016, okay? I ran a half marathon as part of my marathon training. It was part of my training. So I had to run a half marathon. But the thing is that it was a race, right? It was the Montreal half marathon. So I put it in my head that I'm going to run it at race pace. I'm not gonna do a long, slow distance like I'm supposed to. I'm gonna do it to get a good time. I should have never done that. You know why? Because 2 days later, as part of my marathon training, I went out to do intervals. You know, you run slower, and then you run really fast, and you run slower. And that's where my knee just like gave out, and I was in so much pain, and I went to physio. Don't tell me go physio, because I went to physio for like 4 months. For literally 4 months I went to physio, and like September, October, November, December, literally. So I went to physio, I did all the exercises for months, okay, and then I started to slowly get better, and I was able to do a walk-run, which is very painful emotionally when you're used to running like 21 kilometers, 13 miles, and now you have to do 1 minute walk, 1 minute run. It's literally torture, but I did it, and I didn't rush myself. I did the exercise exactly like I needed to do, and my knee started to feel better until I got to the like 30-minute running, like 5K running. After I started to do 5Ks, my knee started to hurt a lot, so I had to stop running, and I have not been able to run since the last time I ran, I believe, was June, and that is such a depressing thing for me to say right now. Oh my god. I just want to preface for a lot of people who don't understand why I'm talking about running so much. Running saved my life. I was in the worst depression of my entire life in 2014, and I started to run, and that literally saved me. And the fact that I can't run now, I don't have an outlet to let go of all my emotions and to just be alone with not even with my thoughts, but with my thoughts other than being sad. I can concentrate on my foot going in front of the other. There's nothing else in the world except me, one foot after the other. There are other sports, biking, which I did. I tried to bike. I did a 100-kilometer ride once, and it still wasn't enough. It wasn't the same as running. I swim literally almost daily at Michael's house. Still, it's not the same thing. It's not enough. There's nothing like running, and it's taken a very big emotional toll on me to realize that I can't run right now, and I haven't been able to run, and I feel like I can't do anything about it. So I asked for an MRI, and my doctor was like, well, you need to get an x-ray first. And I was like, okay, but I need an MRI because it's not in my bones, it's in I can feel it, it's like in my tendons and stuff. And she was like, you need to do an x-ray. So I do an x-ray, okay, bless, it was covered, and I got an appointment within a week, so that was good. So I got the x-ray, nothing on the x-ray, shows nothing. Oh, surprise, surprise. So I finally get an MRI. Here's the thing about Quebec, okay? There is a crazy wait list for everything in the medical field. Yes, it's free, but you're gonna wait. So my big issue was that I got my referral for the MRI, and I called the clinic, and they said it's gonna be a 4 to 12 month wait. Are you kidding me? If I have to wait 4 to 12 months to get an MRI, so honestly, if you're in Quebec, it's gonna be 12 months. If I have to wait a year to get an MRI, and then probably a year to get a specialist, a knee specialist, and then if I have to get surgery, it's like 2 years. No way. No, I can't do this. I'm not doing that. So I opted to pay private for my MRI. Now I know a lot of people in the States are gonna be like, oh my God, what you paid is like nothing compared to what we have to pay, even if our insurance covers it. But listen, okay, I'm used to, my entire life I've lived in Quebec, okay, I am used to all of the medical things being free because that's we take care of our people. So the fact that I had to, it was a big chunk of change to get an MRI for my knee, it hurts a lot, but I was able to get the appointment within 2 days. I literally got the appointment in 2 days. They're like, oh, can you come on Friday? I was like, yes! So I got the MRI, and bless the private clinic because they give you a CD of your knee scan, which is great because if you go public, they'd be like, yeah, we'll send it to you in a year. So I have the scan, and now I looked at it, and I literally looked at YouTube and how to read MRI scans of your knee to see if you have like a ACL tear or IT band something, or there's something with my meniscus, or there's something with my patella, and so far what I can see is that there's a little tear in my meniscus. That's it, but that's just me. I don't know if I'm reading it right because I'm obviously not a radiologist. So now there's another problem, okay? I know it sounds like, oh Chase, you're doing things, actively pursuing your knee, and I am, but the system is screwing me over again. So there's a knee specialist that I'm going to pay for so that I can get an appointment right away and just get seen right away. And luckily for me, it's at the clinic, like literally like it's 1 block away from me, and I've been there for physio before, and then they also have a section, like a medical section. So he's an orthopedic surgeon, was recommended by my doctor, and the issue is that I keep calling the clinic and they're not answering. So I've called 3 times and I get like an answering machine of the I am not here. So I left 2 messages saying I have a referral for my doctor, I have my MRI scans, I need to get an appointment, and they still haven't called me back, and I'm about to cut somebody. So what I'm gonna do is probably go to the office on Monday and be like, listen Toots, okay, I need an appointment with this doctor please, because I'm going to Europe soon and I would like to get my appointment in just so that I have an appointment before I go. So that's what's happening, all right? My knee is hurting. I limp almost daily every time I walk. If I walk more than 15 minutes, I am in so much pain I want to cry, which sucks because I walk to work and it takes me 17 minutes to walk to work, and then I have to stand there for 4 hours and then walk back home. Recently, I walked dogs for 40 minutes and I was like, oh, I'm okay. And then around the 30-minute mark, oh man, I was like, I need to go back because my knee this is not okay. I shouldn't have done that. I thought I was gonna be okay and I wasn't. And I've tried everything, please. I've tried the exercises, okay? I've tried to do the hot cold, I've tried compression, I've tried rice, I've tried it all. I've tried it, literally, I tried everything. And the thing is that, oh, try to do yoga. Maybe you just need to stretch your legs. Maybe it's like the muscles in your calf and the muscles in your quads and your thighs, whatever, they just need to be stretched out. The issue is that I literally can't do yoga because my knee hurts so much if I put, like right now, I'm standing solely on my right side because if I go on my left side, it starts to hurt. Like I'm like constantly sideways now. Like this is me standing straight, and my knee, I'm gonna tell you, can't even be completely straight. So like I have to bend it a little bit, or else I feel like it's going to like go out. What's it called? I don't know, like not be connected anymore, which is a great feeling, you know, when you're walking and then you feel like you lift your leg and it just feels like your leg stays. Good times. Alright, so that was my video complaining for like 15 minutes about my issue with my knee and my stomach. I know that a lot of my knee anxiety is being translated now to my stomach pain. So I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to take time for myself. I'm trying to just relax, and it's just very hard to do that right now. So I just would like to figure out what is wrong with me, and I don't foresee getting a colonoscopy and a GI referral, whatever, in the next 6 months. Honestly, I feel like I'm going to be able to get a doctor and maybe know what's going on in probably October. Yeah, which is really sad, honestly, because I would like to eat food, and I'm really scared about going to Europe and not being able to eat a lot of things that I rely on eating, so sucks to suck. Also, the one thing we're not talking about with my Europe trip is my walking and my knee, so let's just not get into that, yeah. Other than that, I just have a lot of anxiety. I'm trying to deal with that. So that's my life. How's your life? How you doing? What are your issues? You got problems? All right, and just a request, please don't say people have it worse than you. Please don't say that. Oh, some people have it worse than you. Oh, thank God you don't have this. Please don't say that, please. Okay, you don't know what's going on in my head right now, emotionally, not being able to run, my knee hurting literally every time I walk, and my stomach, like, every time I eat hurts. Even with the low FODMAP, every time it hurts, but it hurts less. And the fact that I can't even get adequate medical care. Like, I could probably go to the States and get a colonoscopy and a GI reference within 2 weeks, but I'm gonna pay like $5,000 probably, and I don't have that money, like, no. All right, that's it. I'll see you later. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me, and I will keep you updated on my stomach if it starts to feel better, and I am planning on making some of those recipes into Vegan Queer Kitchen so that you can see me making the food, so that you can see, oh look, Chase is actually eating some food that he can eat. If anyone else is doing low FODMAP and they're really like, I don't know what to eat, this book is literally amazing. All right, I'll see you later. Have a great week. Bye. Really quickly, because I recorded this video yesterday, so I just want to update you because I got my MRI results for my knee, and I am not very happy right now because my results say that there's nothing abnormal about my knee. So this makes me feel like my pain is not being taken seriously, that I'm faking it, and that I don't actually have real pain, but my knee hurts literally when I stand, when I sit, when I sleep, when I run, when I walk. Anytime it hurts, okay? It hurts. It's hurting right now, and I don't know what to do. So I'm going to try to get an appointment with a knee specialist, but I thought it was gonna be private, which I don't mind paying for because that means I'll get an appointment within a week, but I just found out it's public, which means it's gonna take a couple of months. I'm not very happy right now, and today has been a really bad day, and I've been very depressed about it, and I really don't know what to deal, and I really don't want people to say, oh, at least you know it's nothing, like at least the scan says that you know, there's nothing really wrong with your knee. No, you don't understand. I need something to be wrong with my knee so we can fix it. Now it makes me feel like I have nothing, so I just wanted to update y'all on that because I'm not feeling very great right now, so yeah.